Hi everyone. I am starting this YouTube channel for myself, really. I don't think it's going to reach a huge audience, but I'm just going to document it for myself. I'm starting it for two main reasons. The first being that I used to be a really huge reader when I was younger, especially, and ever since I got my first phone, I've noticed that I'm opting for my phone rather than for a book. So I'm hoping that this channel will encourage me to read more and more freely. The second reason is that when I did find myself reading, I noticed that I wasn't reading very intentionally. It was reading just like the words on the page and not really sitting with it. So I hope that with this channel, I really have to digest the book and give my opinion on it in a form of a video so that hopefully these books will stick with me longer. Then, in terms of like what I hope to say in each video about a book, I guess like when I read, I think about things like what am I supposed to be taking away from this book? Or in other words, like what is this author trying to say? I guess that's very like high school English of me, but I think it's valid. Um, like people don't just write books for fun. I feel like they usually have something that they're trying to get across to the reader. And I know that sometimes I read a book and I get this like feeling that they're trying to say something more, but sometimes I don't get it, and that could very well it probably is my fault. Um, so I guess maybe I have to do some more digging to fully understand like what an author was trying to say. But yeah, like can I understand what the deeper meaning is without having to do that work? It's something that I'm going to try and evaluate. Another thing is like how well written is the book. You know, some of the classics I feel are very clumsy. Like I feel very clumsy trying to stumble my way through it. Whereas some other classics, it flows very smoothly. It's very engaging. Like that's why you can read some books in like 2 days, and other books take 2 months. Um, yeah, like how smooth did I find it to read? Another thing that's really important to me is like, did I resonate with the book? Do I see myself in any of the characters and in the way that they behave? Obviously, that's going to make me more engaged in the book. And the last thing is originality. I noticed a lot of the books I like read in high school. I felt like we're kind of saying the same thing over and over again, and that repetitiveness um, definitely made books less enjoyable to read. So I'm gonna try to like alternate the books that I read in terms of like topic, but originality is like have I seen this kind of storyline before? I think. Um, and then lastly, like categorizing books into like the Goodreads 5-star categories. So I think for 1-star books, I really think those are books that like I just could not finish, like I quit reading. 2-star books are books that I finished but didn't really enjoy. 3-star books are books that I enjoyed but probably won't reread. 4-star books are books that are pretty memorable and I could recommend to people. And then 5-star books, I would say would have to be pretty like revolutionary to me in a way, and totally like I just have to be enamored with it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this introduction. I guess it's really just for me, so I hope I watch this in the future and don't cringe. But thank you.